A resident of Haiti for much of the past 15 years, anthropologist Tim Schwartz has written extensively about the work of aid agencies in Haiti. When the earthquake struck, he volunteered to assist one of the first international rescue teams to arrive here. In downtown Port-au-Prince, the city's main nursing school had collapsed. Tim and the rescuers arrived there as night was falling.
People immediately started telling us there were 110 nurses in the school when it collapsed, and that there were survivors, and they'd been talking to them. The crowd was under complete control. There was police there. The crowd was on the far side of the street. It was family and relatives of women in the school. The chief rescuer evaluated the situation and called in on his radio that all hell had broken loose and to destroy a building that people in the crowd were telling us there were live people in, and we laughed. Well, that's when I realized that we were having two completely different experiences. I saw a crowd under control that wanted to help, that would have done anything we asked them to do. It was glad that we arrived, and what he saw was hostility and danger. The rescue effort was a massive failure. They call it a success. They call it a well-coordinated effort. When everybody was here, you, myself, almost everybody who was on the ground knows that it was a massive failure. It was an opportunity to learn from something, too. There's no question that our perception of Haiti is a major component, and it's not the only component, but a major component in the failure of the earthquake effort. People were afraid of Haiti. The press went wild selling sensational stories about Haiti. Murder, mayhem, voodoo even got in on it. There was probably never a safer moment in Port-au-Prince. I mean, it was a crisis, people needed help. Everybody recognizes that NGOs have been a complete failure, at least in Haiti, that the entire system is a mess. Since the earthquake, they've spent almost $2 billion, at least $2 billion. Most of that money, it's hard to see where it went. And if you want to know why, all you have to do is look at how much money they spent and how much it cost these NGOs to function. Haiti might have 10,000 foreign NGO workers, $150 a day for a car, 10,000 aid workers, $3,000 a month, 10,000 aid workers for their apartment, $200 a day salary. Another, let's say, be very conservative, say $100 a day per diem. I think the going rate for the UN is $250 per day. I've already hit about $1.67 billion just in those figures. There is no money left over for the poor people who the money was given to help.